legs and shoulders day I'm putting in today. I'm only trying to get through about half an hour. I want to do a really quick workout, but I still want to get really good gains if I was to do an hour. So what I'll do is I'll put my workouts in a much faster form. So going back to back in a superset style, trying not to take a lot of rest. 60 seconds is pretty much the strict rest I'm trying to put through these workouts. Always going to put 2 muscle groups together, completely different, so I can go back to back on the exercises and still have enough energy and that full potential to go in straight away after taking 1 minute, and it's not going to impact either exercise. You're going to have just enough recovery for either one to keep going back to back. Great way to put your workouts, great way to get them in at home, and especially if you're limited with equipment. And that's the kind of workout style I'm going to do starting off with. So I'm going to be working on Bulgarian split squats because I love those. Great leg exercise. You don't even need any weight if you don't want it. They're so effective on your legs. And I'm just going to use a little bit of weight by using a 10 kilo ball today. And then I'm going to go straight into shoulders. Again, I don't want to be lifting loads of weight over my shoulders. So what you can do is, and which I find is actually a lot more difficult, is to use body weight. And so we're going to basically be doing the V shoulder press. So we're using my body weight, leaning onto a step block slightly raised, and that will make it slightly easier. The more you raise and the more low you go to the ground, that's a little bit more difficult. So that's how you know how to adjust it if it's something you're going to do at home. So I'm going to go over and start with the legs first. So I'm going to do the Bulgarian split squat. So it's going to stick one leg up on a raised surface, so it doesn't have to be on a bar or Smith machine like this. It could be up in anything, even at home. You could just raise it up on a chair, your sofa, anywhere, and get this exercise done. To be in the best position for the Bulgarian squat, make sure you go in upright back position when you're doing the exercise, so you evenly distribute the weight through the legs. So you're going to hit your glutes, you're going to hit your hamstrings as well as your thighs evenly, and that's going to give you good over-muscular development through the legs. And also when you're doing the exercise, to get the right position on your footwork, you want to be stepping forward enough with the leg that you're going to push through. You're going to make sure you push through the heel, but also line up that heel and that knee to be in one straight line. That's how far you want to be, because when you're going down, you're going to now push through the heel, and it's going to hit and activate those glutes, those hams, and into those thighs, rather than pushing through the front of your feet and working through your shins and your kneecaps. That's exactly what you don't want to do. So make sure you got that good position when you're doing every single one of those reps, and even when you change legs. Still without any rest, I'm going to go into the shoulder push, body weight, using a step block here. For this V push-up, you want to get in a position with your hands first, and then bring your feet in as much as you can, coming in forward with your toes. That's going to give you your highest position, so make sure you're pushing your hips up while you're doing that as well, so really get a good V angle to basically come down and really focus on your front delts. You're also going to be able to hit your lateral medial delts there, so which is going to be very good for that part of your shoulders as well, just rather than just working your front delts. So make sure you got that good position there, and then lower yourself slow and controlled, and only come down as far as you can at this time. If you find the exercise very difficult, you don't have to come all the way down and get that full range at this stage, but you can get stronger by even doing those half reps and doing as many as possible, and you will find each time you do it more consistent, you put this exercise into your routine, your shoulders will become stronger. Don't need weights, you can still work effectively, grow muscle mass, get lean without actually using any weight load. You can use your own body weight load and do exercise in a way where you can use lighter loads and still gives you maximum muscle growth. So here I take a straight 60-second rest. I'll go straight back into those Bulgarian squats and then back into that shoulder push again. So let's continue, guys, with these home workout principles. I've went and completed 4 sets of the first 2 that I just showed you. So that's roughly taken me close to 12 to 15 minutes. So now what I'm going to do is go straight over into another 2, which is actually going to finish up the workout for me today, which will end it by 25 to 35 minutes doing this particular workout routine today. So I'm going to stay with those same principles, home-based principles. So what I'm going to do with the exercise now is continue with the same ball. Legs are tired from doing Bulgarian split squats. I'm going to do a very similar movement. They can still do it at home, and it's still going to be using a raised surface again now. We're going to actually do half lunges with an elevated foot on the back. So using the same weight and my 1 foot on the block here, going to lunge position. So it looks very similar to doing a Bulgarian split squat. and it's still going to continue to maximize your leg muscle growth. So I'm going to go over into this position here and go into half lunges this time. So you're only dropping halfway down, so hips leveling off with the knees and then coming back up. You're only getting halfway on this lunge. You just need to grab enough weight, or like I said, you can do body weight if you want, and making sure the position is very similar to the first exercise. So you want that foot in front where you're still pushing through the heel. You've got that position where you got your knee and heel in that line as well, keeping that upright back to evenly distribute the weight. So very similar to the first one, but only going halfway down, and you're still going to feel a great burn through the legs. So those will still be effective if you didn't even use any weight whatsoever. So it all depends on your leg strength, how strong they're getting. When you need a little bit more extra resistance to push further, then you can grab some light weights and don't have to be heavy with these exercises. And that's the principles of doing this kind of stuff at home in this leg and shoulder routine. And again, we're going to go into a shoulder exercise, this time using weights, but you do not have to go into this exercise. We are literally working the lateral movement, so we're working at medial delts here. So we're going to go into lateral flies. So you're going to grab a set of dumbbells. This lateral raise is a brilliant exercise. You don't have to go heavy, it's an isolation movement. So you just need to grab a set of dumbbells that you can work with and that you can have easily storable at home. So just grab those sets. It doesn't have to be 3, 4, 5 kilos, it can be very light. You're still going to feel the exercise effectively, even if you just go those extra reps. If you're not doing 10, 15, you push it to 15 to 20 repetitions. And the form of this exercise is very important because you're not actually concentrating on the weight load. You're actually concentrating on the actual movement that you're doing, and you want to pull through those lateral, medial part of your delts to work that area. And to do that, you can have your arms either by the sides, and as you go up, you only want to raise them up to the height of your shoulders. That's you effectively working into the shoulder, and don't want to be going any higher than that point. You can also do it in a right angle movement by having the weight slightly in front and having your elbows bent into a right angle if you feel that's more comfortable for you. But make sure you squeeze at the top, hold it for about half a second, and then bring it down. And that's what you're going to find, a burn going into the shoulders, and you're working effectively with a lighter load. High reps, you can go low reps. I'm keeping them low reps, trying to go slightly heavier with the weight. If you have that kind of weight and resistance you can put on some of the exercises, all it's going to do is working the muscle a little bit more intensely, but at the same time it's increasing my speed of the workout because I can do lower repetitions rather than going in for high reps, going 20 plus. I'm trying to just keep them sort of 15 below, so 10 to 15, and it keeps the circuit moving, intense, and it gets things done quicker. So same thing guys, you can go in and perform a few more sets, 4 sets, finish off your half an hour of the workout that you're going to do if you're putting this at home. But these are the principles when you're using certain exercises that you can do at home. You don't need heavy weight load, you can do it with light weights. It's just the exercises that you choose and how you put them in particular orders, and this is a great way of working your legs and shoulders and doing them at home. So go ahead guys and finish this workout out. I hope you enjoyed this workout and put it into your day-to-day routine and can continue watching for more of my videos or finding new ways to work out at home guys.